Hello and welcome to day 20 of the Star Wars Lego Advent Calendar. That means we've got 5 days to Christmas, not too long to go now. We've had some really interesting ones so far. I'll do a recap at the end. I meant to have done it before starting, but never mind. I'll do a recap at the end of this one. And let's get cooking. And day 20, let me take a quick picture of the day 20 before I forget to do that, which I have been forgetting. Day 20 by the old Darth Vader jumper. What do you think of Darth Vader's jumper? It's very cool, isn't it? Him wearing a Christmas jumper, it's hilarious. So day 20, here we go. This little... Oh, we've got a little ship. Some form of ship. I'm not sure what ship this is right now, but I can't get the bag out. There we are. Get the old bulldog clip in there. Yes, it's some kind of ship. Hope you like the new mood lighting I've got for today. I thought being the last few days, I thought it made sense to that marker there. Hopefully you're really looking forward to Christmas this year. It's going to be a very different one. But I hope that, regardless of the situation, that we'll all make the best of it, the best we can under the circumstances. There's no question that yes, this year is going to be very, very different than previous years. Okay, so where to start on this? We've got these circle ones first, so we'll put these circle ones first. In fact, you know what? Let me get a little mini stud to put in there. And the good thing is you can't really see that very well, so that makes it better. So now, as I build this up, when I have to move it, in theory, it shouldn't be as difficult to maneuver. Okay, then we've got this thing, which goes on the side here. Now, I can't tell what ship this is. Oh, hang on. It says it goes here, but it's not. But it's not fitting. I'm not really sure why it's not fitting. Why is it not fitting? Alright, I'm going to leave that one for a minute because I don't know why, but for some reason it's not fitting on. Maybe there's something that goes on it instead. So let's do this first. Ah, right, okay. Okay, this plan isn't going to work the way I was thinking it was going to work. I'll still use it as a marker though, because it goes on the back. They've really been more creative with this year's one. I have to say, they've been a lot more creative. Okay, I'm going to have to take this off the thing for a minute to get this in, because this apparently fits in the back somehow. Right, there we go. That is such an unusual way of doing it. The designers have definitely pulled out the stops to make this a very interesting build. Now there should be a one of these white flat pieces which goes on the other end. So let's try and put that in there. Oh, they've made, although it's good that they made it complicated, they actually made it quite fiddly as well. Because in the picture there's no gap. That's curious the way they've done that. It's a very weird way of doing it. They've actually done it in a way that in the past was against their rules. It was actually a banned move, and it seems to be now it's not a banned move. They can do it properly. This one apparently goes on the back of this. I think I know which ship this is now. I think I've sussed out what ship this actually is, but they've not made this technique very easy to do. Ooh, come on. Wow, that's really solid. Which is good in a way because it means it stays together, but that is really solid. Right, and then on top of that we need another one of these things. Another one of these circle ones. Facing the same way. In fact, I'll leave it as that. Up until now, this base plate has been really helpful. I mean, it's still helpful now, but this one I can't even fix it to the actual base, so it's difficult to actually build this one as accurately. Whose that is, but somebody outside has obviously got their alarm switched on. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Now we need this blue one. Oops. Hold on. Slight error here. Oh, I know what this is. It's not a ship. I've just sussed out what this actually is, and it's not actually a ship. It looks like a ship on the first glance, but it's not. And it's kind of cool because I don't have this in any of the sets that I've got. But I've just literally figured out what it was. Okay, so I'm going to flip this around. Does anyone have any ideas what this is? And if you've already built it or you've seen a video already, don't spoil it for people that haven't. But has anyone figured out what this might be? Because as I said, I've now sussed out what it is. And it kind of makes sense now why it's built this way. Because I don't think there's any other way to build this in this scale. The fact, I'll give you, if you want, I'll give you a little clue. These discs should give you the clue. These round discs should be the big clue. And then we've got another long end there. I mean, it should be taking shape now. It should be starting to make sense what this is. But I think it's quite amazing. Okay, so the next part that goes on here. Oh, I see. Right, yeah. I see. So that one. That's the last of the discs. Now, any good Star Wars fan should already recognise what this is. You might still struggle because it's not abundantly clear, But any devoted fan like myself should know exactly what this building, oh, giving it away, what this build is. Okay. I'm quite excited about this because I've got on the previous calendars, I've actually got a piece of this particular site, so it'd be nice to be able to incorporate that into a bit of a scene going forwards. I'm not too sure because you can't really see that far back, but I think there's one here. But I'm going to put these two last pieces on anyway, even though they're not actually probably part of it. I'm going to put them on there just to remove any sense of studs on it. I say this is probably not part of it, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's my build, I do what I like. So, any ideas what it is? Yes, you've got it. It's a 1980s guitar. No, it's the Hoth power generator from the opening sequence of Empire Strikes Back. Well, part of the Empire, not the opening, but you know, early on in the film. That looks absolutely amazing. I'm really impressed with that because I don't have that in any of the kits I've got. So it's nice to have that scene or that piece in this particular scene. As I say, I've got on a previous one, I think I've got an ice castle, I've got an ion cannon, and I've got the standard fire cannon. So I've actually got a bit of a scenery now. So yeah, so that's that one. And that's a really, really cool building, and it's also all smooth, all the edges. There's no, now that I put that on, even though it wasn't supposed to be, there's no studs or anything, so it's nice, straight, clean edge. Well, let's move this out of the way, and then I can show you the previous builds. So here we go. Droid controller, Trade Federation cruiser, A-wing, Anakin's pod racer, the TIE dagger, Mandalorian Raven Crest, appropriately enough, a snow speeder, Millennium Falcon and a Porg, X-wing. We've got Poe Dameron, Dio, Rey, Luke and Lars's home, Battle and Repair Droids, Sith Trooper, and yesterday another Hoth scene, and it took a while to figure this one out, a Tauntaun from yesterday. And if you put these three together, in particular, we've got ourselves a mini Hoth scene going on. And I say with the iron cannon from last year, the other cannon from the other year, we've got an even bigger scene on this. So eventually I'm going to be sorting out my my mini Lego kits from previous calendars and make a bit of a scene with those ones and start putting these together. And I think it'll be a really good project for the future videos. But that's it for day 20 of the Star Wars Advent Calendar. As I said, that means there's 4 days left on the calendar and 5 days to Christmas. So tune in tomorrow to see day 21 of this calendar. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye now.